Sacramento Convoy of Hope. These are all the volunteers for the Sacramento Convoy of Hope for November 6th at Cal Expo. 160,000 pounds of groceries will be distributed to residents in Sacramento Valley. All the qualifications are for coming is to show a free parking at Cal Expo. Come and prepare to be loved on and to be served. Recording.
Good evening.
We made it.
We are very glad that we're here with us tonight. Looking forward to an awesome day on Saturday.
Sacramento Convoy of Hope. Look at all these excited people ready to serve Sacramento Valley.
Part of the team from Convoy of Hope.
All right.
And we're very excited to be here in Sacramento this weekend. How many of you, this is the first Convoy of Hope outreach that you will be a part of? Wow, that is awesome. But hey, let me share with you just real quick our story. The vision for Convoy of Hope was birthed out of a personal tragedy. Our founder and president, Al Donaldson, is the oldest of 4 children. And in 1969, Al was 12 years old. His parents' vehicle was struck in a head-on collision by a drunk driver. And in that accident, his father was instantly killed, and his mother was left with debilitating injuries that left her unable to work and provide for the family. And their family was quickly thrust into poverty for all the reasons you can imagine. They were very fortunate, however, even though they had to experience what it was like to live without many of life's basic necessities. They were fortunate in that they had families from their local community, from their local churches, that reached out to them and provided them with tangible help, provided them with food, with clothing, with a place to live for a short time. And as Hal tells the story, it was the compassion and the kindness that was shown to them that gave them a sense of hope and also a determination to one day help others who were in need.
Amen.
So fast forward many years later to 1994, Convoy of Hope is formed and set out on a mission to mobilize, train, and resource churches and volunteer groups to help meet the basic human needs of the poor right here in the United States as well as in countries around the world. Over the last 15 years, we've had the privilege to serve and partner with churches and organizations in over 600 cities throughout the United States, over 112 countries around the world, and specifically bringing it back home to the U.S. In those 600 plus cities that we have partnered, we've had the opportunity to work with over 240,000 volunteers who've sat where you're sitting and partnered with over 18,000 churches and community organizations.
Wow.
What we are going to be a part of together here this weekend, if you can believe it, is the result of 117 Sacramento churches, community service, and health organizations partnering to do something together that they could not do alone. And that is awesome. So on behalf of our entire team, I want to thank you for becoming a part of this movement of compassion and also for extending the invitation to Convoy of Hope to come and partner with your churches, your organizations to help those in need. right here in Sacramento. We've got a lot we want to cover tonight. We're going to try and keep moving as quick as we can, but before we jump into anything further, I want to introduce you to a special lady who has been responsible for really getting this thing to the finish line. As you can imagine, any project like this, it requires many people serving in a variety of roles. You know, it takes a team effort. They say it takes a group of people to accomplish anything of significance, and I think that's certainly true even in this case. But I'm sure you'll agree with me that while it does take a great team, it also takes a great leader. It takes somebody at the helm steering the ship. And so she's going to come now, and I want you to join me in expressing appreciation to Robin Smith.